If I hear any talk, I will spill every bean that I've decided to hide.
So nobody should say anything.
When trouble sleep, I go wake up. Waiting in the fire, palava, fine palava, fine yo, palava, fine palava, fine yo. Oh boy, this gist is sure going to be messy. Hello guys, this video is strictly for entertainment purposes. This is me putting a huge disclaimer here. First of all, consume with caution. Don't allow Jedi catch you. Anyway, let's get into the gist. But hold up, subscribe and turn on the notification button so correct gist will not pass you guys by. Now let's get into the gist. Emeka Ike has been silent on the movie front for years. For a long time he was out of circulation. Well, until Toyin Abraham offered him a role in her latest movie Malaika. People were shocked when instead of promoting just his movie, he went on a rant vilifying his ex-wife, former model and aspiring actress, Suzanne. You see, this is not the first time the actor has dragged his wife's name through the mud. However, I'm sure he wasn't expecting a reaction because she had remained calm and quiet through the years. Until now. They both granted separate interviews, and these interviews are linked in the description below. I want to bring it to you people's attention that in this story there are three sides: Emeka's side, Emma's side, and the truth. Now we aren't even going to take sides, but we're going to blare the warning signs loud and clear for others to learn from. Now, according to Emma, the couple met when she was just 18, fresh out of school. She revealed the actor was actually the first man she knew in so many ways. Emeka Ike, on the other hand, was way past his 30s. Most people viewed this huge age difference as a loud warning sign, as they felt Emma was too young to get into a relationship. How much more with an older man? You know, people were skeptical. They saw this imbalance in age as a huge and a loud warning sign, because whether you like it or not, there was going to be an imbalance in experience, and it would not favor Emma because she was not yet developed enough or mature enough to handle a serious relationship with a much older man. Emma accused Emeka Ike of stopping her from pursuing her career. You see, Emma was an aspiring actress and a model at the time they met. Emma alleges that Emeka Ike told her not to contest for a beauty competition and also allegedly stopped her from taking modeling jobs. She also alleged that she was an aspiring actress who had the love for acting. As a matter of fact, she claims that was the first draw for friendship for both of them. As in, she was an aspiring actress, he was an established actor, and they became friends because of that. But guess what? Emeka Ike, according to her, put a stop to that dream because he didn't want her to become an actress. Emeka Ike wasn't ready to get married when he did. According to Emma herself, shortly after she took in with their second child, she pushed for Emeka Ike to do the right thing by marrying her. Ladies, it's always better when a man makes up his mind on his own to get married. Most times when a man is made to tie the knot by his partner, that is by twisting him, giving him ultimatums, cajoling him, begging him, you know those things that happen when a woman really wants to get married to a man. When a man is made to do all to get married through all these things, there is this silent resentment from the man, whether you like it or not. Emeka's reluctance was a loud warning sign for Emma. But I guess, in Nigeria, how things are when a woman has not a child at all without getting married, she's always ridiculed and laughed, and mocked in Nigeria. Let's not even pretend. But at the end of the day, how did it go? Emeka always accused Emma of blackmailing him. Maybe his own idea of manipulation is also blackmail, I don't know. He often accused her of turning their kids against him.
My stress, you're my problem. You're the one I sent to school. I spent all my money that I didn't have. I was just getting money to save you. You jumped and took my children out and gave them to... And I will still get your mother. Oh. I will still get your mother. Oh. Is it Ken? Ken. Don't worry. The people behind this will hear from me. Don't wait for me to keep it. My hand not supposed to touch you.
However, Emma allowing their oldest son grant an interview along with her is seen in many quarters as the wrong move on her part. Most people believe children should as much as possible be left out of any parental squabble. Nigerians now are tying this move by Emma to that allegation of blackmail Emeka Ike is always leveling against her. And to them, this is a loud warning signal that Emma too also had her own shortcomings in the marriage. Whether he wants to admit it or not, Emeka Ike does not have the best reputation in the Nigerian movie industry. In short, a reputation generally. He was often accused of allegedly getting physical and lay his hands on movie producers and directors. For those of you, if you were really conversant with Nollywood gist back in the day when Emeka Ike was Emeka Ike, when he was the man, we used to hear of stories of how Emeka Ike would just get angry on set, and if you talk anyhow, you see anyhow, you hear bo all over your face. That is what people alleged. I don't know. So people were very, very skeptical when, they were very careful rather when they were dealing with Emeka Ike then. This is the reason, if you notice, why top actors of his time like RMD, Ramsey Noah, Genevieve and the likes, they come and they go. They have people that are willing to work with them. Getting back into the industry was never difficult for them. The actor has a reputation of flying off the handle easily. Case in point, this interview he granted some years ago. He couldn't even mask his emotions during the interview.
But I love my wife and she's my wife.
Okay, so is everything fine at the home front at this point in time? Like your wife is back with you?
She's my wife. My mother-in-law just dropped from the car.
So your wife is back with you?
It's not your business. Well,
you have said that it is not our business,
so
but then you are in the public eye, and it is our business at that point in time when you have decided to be an actor, and we have keyed into this, and we love you, and we really want to know things about you.
You need to keep quiet right now because it might disturb our peace process.
This perhaps is one of the biggest warning. This perhaps is the loudest warning sign in this whole Emeka and Emma situation. His ability to fly off the handle in a split second. I know I did say his ability to fly off the handle was the loudest warning sign, but no, I think this one is equally as loud. You see, according to Emma, his family never approved of the marriage. They did not even attend the wedding. She never mentioned any instance where any member of her family tried to reconcile them. Instead, she narrated on an incident where Emeka's mom allegedly got physical and laid hands on her mom in their own home. Ladies, when a man's family does not approve of you getting married to their son, and they show their displeasure openly by boycotting the wedding, it is a loud warning sign. And be prepared to see shege pro max in that marriage.
a question. I want you to answer as honestly as possible.
Yes.
Did he ever lay hands on her? I don't want to use the word BEAT because of the community guidelines. Did he ever lay hands on her?
Mama did first. Twice. The second time, that was, yes. Everything, I have children too. Everything that if I've lied, God is my witness and God will punish me. In fact, when she said I came back, I said, Mama, why did you slap me? Because he was coming with anger. Because they called, we were in Sule. We wanted to go to Oshogbo to go and meet Lady, because Lady was filming Jejere at that year. So Lady was even calling, he refused speaking. So Lady was calling. So I had to call Lady, we are coming. We got there like in the evening. So they called that because that time, this is the last book we're talking about. What caused problem that day was the daughter, and that girl was almost like a year at that time, because my first son, senior, like almost 5 months, because I had a baby at that time too. So when we got, they called us that the girl that was supposed to, the mama supposed to go and take the girl, the brother at school. So they now call that the brother is there at school, which is Jesse, the third born. So they said the mama's not going to ask. So we said, okay, we rushed down. So when we got, because the school is just close to Magodo gate, that second gate. So when we got there, he said that that they've gone home. So when we get to the house, because they have dog, they have very, very, very empty dog. So me, I don't like going in. So I just said, bros, you check if the dog is. So bros just were knocking the gate. So he forced that gate. So the small distance open, the just push. So you now use to open the gate. We park outside. So I opened the gate, we went. So the moment he went, because if he's driving in, he would drive in straight to the garage. But the moment he drove in, he didn't even enter. I can't even close the gate. So he passed through this. There's a side, because it's duplex. So there's a side to enter through the. So we saw that girl on that walkway of the side there. So it was look at, and there's nobody with the girl. If I lie, there's nobody with the girl. So he picked the girl. She already messed her body. I was there. So when he picked up the girl, so he was really yanny, he was angry. So he first called Michael. So Michael, you're inside the sitting room. So Michael and Kelly came out. Kelly said, I don't know. So Kelly is like, Emeka, that's the second. I said, me, I don't know anything. It's them that I don't, So it was now. I think Mama was in the kitchen. So Mama was coming. So I went up. I went to go and carry the costume that he will use at location. So both of them were having an argument. She said, look at how this girl, she's already poo in her body. You didn't clean it. You just leave her only her there outside. Like, Mama said, so the argument was, so I was up, I was coming down. That was when Mama eats Emeka.
According to your story, it was the wife that raised. Hey, you come. It was the wife that raised her hand on him first. Close my door.
I swear. I'm telling you.
Are you sure of this?
100%.
Do you have anybody else that was there?
It's a private house. It's only me that even has access to enter the house, and nobody again, nobody. I repeat, there's nobody that do go to that house again except me. In fact, they don't even have gate man. They have gate man at school. So if the gate man wants to come, so there's nobody. It's only Why should I lie? Even why I'm even want to clear this is because of Mama is dragging those children.
Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about the Emeka Ike and Emma Suzanne situation? Let me know in the comments below.